Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stout review. I feel like we've been reviewing a lot of stouts lately. Kind of rolled stoutness into the new year. And I just feel like, I think the last couple uploads we've done have been hoppy beers again, but I've really been enjoying darker beers these days. And I'm really, really excited about this beer. From my man Dave, thank you so much, sir. Magnify Brewing with Horus Aged Ales. This is actually really, really cool. This beer is called Yeah You Know Me. This is a 15% alcohol by volume imperial stout, and it is brewed with coconut. Why is this so cool for me? Dave is in New Jersey, and he went to Magnify to pick this beer up, and he sent me one to review. And Horus Aged Ales, the guy Kyle, who owns the brewery, is local to me in North County, San Diego. He's actually from Oceanside, I think. And from what I understand, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but from what I understand, I think he's sort of like a gypsy brewer. He doesn't have his own brewery, but he'll go brew beers with people and then bring the beer back to his, it's like a storage warehouse that has all oak barrels, and he ages all of his beer in-house. And then, I don't know how you get to drink them, but people get to drink them. I don't think he actually has like a brewery you can visit. But he does like a ton of collaborations with people, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I'm pumped about this one. I love me some stouts. Coconut stouts, if you guys have watched any of my past reviews, I love, love, love. Modern Times did the rum barrel aged Monsters Park with coconut. That was one of my favorite stouts I've ever had. And then Nathan and I reviewed, it was like Prop 2014, I think. That coconut beer was amazing. I love coconut beers. Coconut, maple, and vanilla are my three favorite types of stout. So this one's 15%, but it's not barrel aged, so I have no problem with that. And I think coconut's the only thing that's in it. I don't think there's anything else. So let's go ahead and get a pour on this one. See what she's got. We're using our Magnify glassware because it is proper AF. And holy crap, this beer looks beautiful pouring. Man, look at that. This was canned, I can smell that already. This was canned on January 10th, so we're just like we're just shy of 3 weeks old. Is it 3 weeks old? Yeah, Dave had sent me an email and was like, hey, did you drink that yet? There's coconut in it. And I was like, no, so I wanted to make sure I drank this ASAP. I don't know when this is gonna get uploaded, but as soon as I find the time, I'm gonna be very busy here shortly. So it might cost me on the YouTube upload side, but I'll get this up as soon as I can. But let's get into the beer. No more talky. It wasn't like pitch black when it was pouring, but it is pitch black in the glass. And it has a solid 2 fingers of just like this crazy mocha looking head. It looks absolutely fantastic. That head is sticking around too. For 15%, that's pretty crazy. I wonder if there's actual coconut in here. There's like a little floaty that I just saw floating around in there. That's crazy. I wonder if there's actual, Nathan did it was that Beaver Brewery or whatever, and there was actual coconut, I think, floating in his beer. I wonder if there's actual coconut in here. We'll find out. Let's shove our nose in it. I could smell it as soon as I poured it. That smells like the best way to describe it is a Mounds bar. It is so fudgy chocolate and tons of coconut. And at 15%, there's no booze. This is crazy. This beer has been sitting out for almost an hour. You guys know Imperial Stouts, I like drinking them cellar temperature. It doesn't smell like booze at all. I don't know how they do that. It's insane. It is. It's fudgy chocolate covered like coconut flesh, and there's like this hint of roast in there, which sort of smells like coffee, but it's not like that strong coffee note. I mean, if you like chocolate and coconut, the nose of this beer is insane. So there's nothing else I smell. That's what it smells like. Fudgy coconut. So let's go and taste it, Dave. Cheers. Thank you, sir. Whoa, that beer is chewy as fuck. Wow, that is amazing. It's like milkshake. That's one of the best mouthfeels I've had on a stout. I mean, this is no joke up there with like the huge chewy stouts I've had, like the barrel-aged toppling stuff. This is so chewy. If every stout could be like this, the world would be a better place, mouthfeel-wise. I can't get over just how viscous and mouth coating that is. Taste follows the nose though. If you like chocolatey stouts, which I do, this is straight liquid, almost to that brownie batter kind of chocolate. And just imagine having like coconut flakes that you bake with, just mixed with chocolate, like almost brownie batter. That beer is 15% and it does not taste boozy at all. It's not even warm like going in my chest right now. This is one of the scariest drinkable imperial stouts I've ever had. This is insane. This is blowing my mind right now. It coats your entire mouth with this majestic, fudgy brownie coconut batter. A little bit of roast, like middle of your tongue to finish. And it hangs around for a little bit, but then it's just chocolate again. It's so fudgy chocolate and so much coconut. Sometimes coconut beers, we joked about it. I can't remember what we were talking about, but I was like, oh, I was waiting for it to taste like that. There's like that suntan lotion that smells really coconutty. I remember smelling that when I was in Hawaii for some reason. Everyone had suntan lotion that smelled like coconut. It can get like really artificial coconut. This is straight flaked coconut, fudgy chocolate. It's so fucking chewy. The mouthfeel of this beer is, I love it. I love this so hard. I mean, the only thing about this beer, it's 15%. I'm gonna be fucking hammered when I'm done with this, but I'm gonna enjoy every single second of it. It's still like, as I've talked this whole time, it's just coating my tongue and mouth. I haven't seen anyone like, I don't know, since I got this beer from Dave, I mean, I look on Instagram all the time. None of like my beer friends that I follow, nobody's talked about this beer. I mean, I'm really interested to see what the check-ins say on Untappd about this. If this is under like a 4.5 on Untappd, I'll be blown away because I don't know what people want in a stout, especially a coconut stout. If people on Untappd are rating this lower than like 4.5, I'm really gonna, I don't understand that app if that's what the case is gonna be. This beer's 100. This beer, it's bringing me back to when, at the end of the year when I reviewed that Noble beer. Again, no expectations. You just drink it and you're like, this is fucking amazing. This beer is amazing. It is a 100 out of 100. This is one of the best non-barrel aged beers I've ever had. It's one of the best coconut beers I've ever had. I wouldn't even want this in a bourbon barrel, I don't think. Just because it's so fudgy chewy and there's no heat, like bite from that bourbon. I like that, but this as it is perfect. I wouldn't change anything about this. I wish every stout, I don't know how you guys got the mouthfeel like this, but do that every time you brew a stout. I mean, I hope to God there's no lactose in this. I don't think there is. I looked it up and it just said stout with coconut. It didn't say lactose when he first sent it. I looked on their Instagram just to see what else it was brewed with. I hope to God there's no lactose in it, but this beer's fire. It's 100. I'm sorry. This is the first 100 I've given to a Magnify beer. So there you go. That's Yeah, You Know Me. I wonder if that has anything to do with OPP, by the way. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. If you guys had this beer, let me know what you thought about it. If you haven't, seek it out. I'm pretty sure Magnify does big batches of beer, so you should be able to get this still. I haven't seen anything anywhere, like on Facebook trading pages, nothing. You should be able to get your hands on this. It's fucking insane. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go drink this beer and pass out. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Dave, thank you so much for sending this beer. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA